Hello folks, it's Cam from Sphinxter Games, and today we have a really special episode. We're going to be playing the game that I've developed alongside my wonderful fiancée Evelina for the very serious Juniper Dev Game Jam, and the game is Wheel of Misfortune. Now in Wheel of Misfortune, you play as a lowly little imp trying to earn a promotion up the infernal ladder. To do this, he has to bet on the fates of souls being sent down to the underworld. Let's get into it, shall we? So, we need to get 66 soul coins to progress, and we also need to make sure we have enough soul coins at the end of each day to pay the tax, which will be 1 per soul judged. There's also a handbook with some extra information about the game rules. Here he comes! There we are! And here's our first soul. So, I'll explain a little bit about what's going on, but first of all, why don't we go and check out the handbook? The main thing you need to know about the game is that there are 5 symbols representing sins, and each soul that you judge will have a combination of 3 of them. So we have a chicken for cowardice, we have a coin for greed, we have a heart for lust, we have a snake for treachery, and we have a sword for violence. The next thing we need to know is that we have icons on the wheel, and these icons will represent the soul's destination. Most of them are made up of 2 symbols, like the snake and the chicken, and the sword and the coin by here. But there's also a special symbol on the wheel, which is the escape symbol here. And if the wheel lands on that, a soul will be able to flee hell and lose you a soul coin. So for each soul that comes up towards the wheel, we, as the imp, get to place a bet on the destination where that soul will end up. Any soul that ends up in hell will net you 1 soul coin, but you'll earn bonus soul coins for matching the sin and the destination icons. Riskier bets have bigger multipliers, and a riskier bet in this case manifests itself as a smaller wedge on the wheel, a smaller chance of hitting it. And if you actually succeed in your bet, that little wedge of the wheel gets locked for 2 rounds, which prevent you from placing any bets on it. So you have to kind of choose a little bit wisely, pick a little bit carefully about what wedges you're going to be playing. So, after each shift, you have to pay a soul tax of 1 soul coin per soul judged. And after that, whatever's left over, you get as your cash to spend in the Soul Coin Emporium on a bunch of different upgrades that I think we should have a look at when we get to it. So, how about we play our first round, and then we'll be able to see how it all comes together. I'd like to say that my fiancée Evelina made the wonderful artwork that you're seeing in front of you now using Sprite. I was the developer of the mechanics of the game, but honestly, without Evelina's beautiful designs and the CRT effect that's on the screen as well, and how the palette all comes together to elevate the experience, really is all down to her. So you should definitely be thanking her in the comments as well, because she's done an absolutely fantastic job. So, our first soul that has come up to the wheel has chicken, coin, chicken. So, we really want to pick a wedge of the wheel that has a chicken on it, because the number of symbols that you match gives you a bigger bonus. So here we have a coin here, so that would be perfectly fine. We have match 1 symbol, but here we have a chicken, which means we'd match 2 out of the 3 symbols. So that is probably a better option. However, you always have to weigh a little bit of the risk versus the reward, right? Because this wedge here is quite a bit bigger than this smaller wedge down here. So you'd probably, you may get less coins, but there's more chance that you'll land on it. But I think we should go for the chicken, and let's have our first spin, shall we? Oh, is it going to be a lucky one too? Look at that first spin. Great luck. So, what we had there was, we matched 2 chicken symbols. So we had 1 coin for the soul going down to hell. We had 2 coins for the chicken symbols, giving us a grand total of 3 coins. And then we had a ×3 multiplier for the wedge size of the wheel. So this one here gives us this one here down here gives us a ×3 malt. This one gives you a ×2 malt. And this one gives you a ×4 malt. So you can kind of plan your bets a little bit around that. Okay, next soul. We have chicken, sword, heart. Now, we have a sword here, we have a sword here, we don't have chickens, we don't have hearts. And you can see that this wedge of the wheel is locked out for a couple of turns now because we won our bet last time. So, what do we do? I think it doesn't really matter. There's, 1 symbol on each. This one has a lower mult, but we have more chance of getting it. And early doors, we did a riskier bet last time. Let's do a safe bet this time. I'm feeling lucky. Oh, and it's looking good. It's looking good. I promise you, everybody, I haven't rigged this game for me. I haven't gone into the code and sneakily changed it to make it so I win every one of these bets, but what can I say? So, now we've won 2 bets in a row, and what this means is that both of these wedges are now locked out, so we only have this wedge to choose. Luckily, we have 2 heart symbols at the top, our third soul, and that matches one of the heart symbols here. So that's a pretty decent bet. Ooh, I'm feeling hopeful again. Ooh, it's stopping. We may have our first escape, and as it crosses into the escape, now we're going to lose a coin for that, and you'll see what happens. Don't go towards the light. Off the soul goes. That's kind of annoying. I wish I had a way to stop that. Aha, so we couldn't bet on this one, so we are still going to get 1 single coin because the soul is still going to hell, but unfortunately, no bonuses. Ooh, I think we're just going to miss out. Luckily, we'll land in this one. No symbols matching. Well, we matched 1, but because we didn't bet on it, we don't get the bonus. We just get 1 single coin for the soul being sent to the underworld. Ooh, and we should have gone for the big wedge, but that's the way the game goes. So we get only 1 coin for us, sadly. But a pretty good day, really. So there we go. 6 fates, 5 claimed, 1 escaped, 15 coins, tax of 6, taking us down to 13 soul coins for our first day. Not too shabby. And here we are, in the wonderful Soul Coin Emporium. We have a number of items for sale. We have some consumables, we have some replace escapes, and we have some wheel upgrades. So for consumables, we have this one. Stop a soul from escaping. Send them down instead. This is nice. You can toggle it, so whenever the wheel is about to land on one of those escape symbols, you can quickly toggle this and stop them from being sent up and escaping, and instead send them down. That'll avoid you from losing your 1 coin and net you 1 coin instead, so it helps you break even with the cost of the coin included in that. Now, consumable-wise, we also have a respin. Does what it says on the tin. If you ever think that you were really hoping that you were going to try and win a really good bet, perhaps you've matched 3 symbols on a really small wedge, and you've bet on that one, and you're like, I'd like to risk having another go. You tap that, and the wheel gives you a respin. And finally, we have just give the wheel a little nudge. It's not cheating. So this one lets you basically give just a little bit of extra oomph for the wheel. So if you're sort of a little ways away from reaching your bet and you just think, just a little bit of a nudge, and you could sort of push the wheel onto that bet, then you can give it a go. So the replace escapes, what they do is that those little wedges that causes the souls to escape, you can actually replace those with other symbols, so other destinations, and you can bet on those destinations once they unlock too. So I think we should at least go for one of those. And finally, we have our wheel upgrades. Now this upgrade is pretty nice. What it means is a soul coin for match symbols even when the wedge is not bet on. So you remember earlier when we didn't actually make our bet and the wheel just landed on one of the other wedges, we would only get 1 coin for the soul being sent down to hell. But with this upgrade, every match symbol will give you an extra coin. You won't get the multiplier because it's not the one you bet on, but you'll still get the few extra coins. So that's actually a very, very valuable first upgrade for you to buy, should you have enough. But I wanted to replace the wedge. Now, we also have reduced wedge lockdown from 2 turns to 1 turn. You know, locking out the wedges is going to give you a bit of a disadvantage. Perhaps they're hiding behind it are some symbols that would be really good to have bet on. However, you know, you're locked out of it for 2 turns. But buying this upgrade, you only got to wait 1 turn, giving you more options, more chances to bet, and bigger opportunities to win. I think we should spend on a stop a soul from escaping. And, do we want a respin or a nudge? We've got 4 soul coins left. We probably want to keep a little bit in the bank, just in case the next day doesn't go well. We still need to be able to afford our tax at the end of the day, remember? I'd say a nudge, though. We'll keep 1 soul coin behind. That should be a little bit of a buffer. It's a little on the risky side, but still, I think we could go for it. Day 2 begins. You can see at the top here, we now have our consumables, and every time the wheel begins to spin, you can press the corresponding number key or numpad key to toggle that for that single spin. After every spin, the consumables activation does reset, just so you don't accidentally keep one on and use it when you don't want to. So, we have 2 swords here, and we have our newly unlocked small wedge. Now, the chance of landing on this is quite low, but we do have a nudge that we could potentially alter the wheel's fate in our favour should we desire. So I think, do you know what? It's the first soul of the day. why don't we play a bit of a riskier bet and go for our newly unlocked wedge? Let's go. Ooh. Are we going to need to use our nudge? Ooh. It's too far, sadly, for a nudge. It nudges the wheel that way a little bit, so unfortunately we are just going to get the 1 coin. But, oof, that would have been good. Okay, soul number 2. We have heart, heart, coin. Now we have a heart here. We have a heart. So here, look at this. We've matched all 3 of these symbols, and it's on the smallest wedge size. So if we win this bet, this will be the most amount of coins you could win from a single bet. So I think that's worth the gamble, surely. We have our nudge. I think let's give it a go. Come on. Come on. Ooh, is it worth a nudge? Ooh, is it worth a nudge? Do you know what? Ooh, I don't think it is. Half a wheel away, I'm afraid. Too risky of a gamble. Now, you may have noticed that each of these rooms obviously has 2 different types of symbols. At the moment, there aren't rooms that have the same symbol twice, because I always wanted there to be a bit more of a diverse selection for people to be able to choose out from. So if you also have rooms that are only 1 single symbol, that really quite limits you, and sometimes it means that the betting wouldn't quite be as satisfying, I think. But let me know in the comments if you think that would be a fun idea to also have rooms that match, and then you could have quadruple bonuses or something even fun like that. Okay, 2 swords and a chicken, and once again, our smallest wedge has all 3 of those symbols. Ooh, ooh. We got to. We have to. Come on, let's go. We've just got to win 1 bet, 1 big bet, and all of our problems will be solved. Ooh, it's looking good. It's looking good. Ooh, is it worth a nudge? Ooh, I think so. Oh, it's a bit too close for a nudge. I could give it a go. See, the nudge power is a bit too strong for that, but it was worth a bit of a risk. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out this time. Alrighty. Coin, sword, snake. So we have coin and snake here. Yeah. Give it another go, shall we? This is our last soul of the day, though, so if we don't win this bet, then we've just broken even. It's going to be a little bit of a sad day. Oh, but it's looking good. Keep going. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. That's what I'm talking about. So we get a nice bit of a malt for here. Look at that on the last soul of the day. None of them escaped. That's good. Attack 6, left with 11. Lovely. Oh no, we already had one, didn't we, as well? Of course, so we're left with 12. Now, I think this is a worthwhile upgrade to take at this point. So a soul coin for each of the match symbols, even when it's not the wedge bet on, helps us just in the background when we're not winning our bets, generate a little bit of extra cash to help us get some further upgrades. So I say we do that, and we left with 2 coins. Let's get a respin, why not? Leaves us with nothing, but we've got this to protect us from a soul escaping, so the chances of us losing more than 1 coin this match and going into the negative is pretty low, or not being able to afford our tax at the end of the day is pretty low, so I'd say that's safe enough. Let's start day 3. Here we come. Time to judge. Next! It's not going to happen, I'm afraid. So we could have used our respin there, obviously, if we really wanted to try again, but I like to leave it for when you've matched 3 symbols to give you the maximum amount of chance of winning. Like right now, 2 hearts, 1 chicken, heart and chicken in this wedge. We're going to go straight for the small one. We still got a few souls left for the day, so it's, we can take some riskier bets at the start. And we got our respin, which I'll definitely use, because when else is a better time to use it, eh? Let's go. Come on. Ooh, okay, we're definitely going to miss that one. So, respin time. I pressed number 2 there, and spin again, the wheel will. Oh no, slow, slow. Oh, we're going to miss it again. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Alrighty then, what's our next soul going to be? We only have 1 more left after this one. Heart and coin. Well, that's our biggest wedge. Covers all 3 of those symbols. Gives us the biggest chance to win some money. It's an easy choice for me. Ooh, and it's looking like we're going to do it. Yes, just keep going a little bit more. Little bit more. Yes, just about. Very nice. Decent little payout there. Very cool. 6 souls. 6 souls claimed. 16 coins earned. 6 lost. Leaving us with 10 to spend. I think, you know, we buy some consumables perhaps. This one, ooh, might be worth getting that just so we have it. That gives us more chance to keep betting. We haven't really won many bets in the past couple of days, so it hasn't the need hasn't really arisen, but it is useful to have just in case. Pleasure doing business with you. Oh, thank you. Ooh, now 3 hearts. Well, this is our only option really for the heart, but you can see that sometimes you do get 3 of the same symbol, and that, you know, gives you usually a few different options on the wheel to choose from. I'm confident on this one. It's a big wedge. Looks like we're slowing down as well. Ooh, going to turn on my emergency escape protection. Ooh, but we're just about going to miss out on that, which is great. So 8 coins for us. And there we go. Down you go. So while you're watching this, if you have some ideas of what mechanics might be kind of fun, then drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Ooh, it's going to be our escape protection, which has a nice little unique animation that you can now enjoy. I don't think so. Down you go. And we get 1 coin instead of losing 1 coin, which is lovely. So one of the original mechanics that we'd planned for this game that we ended up not using was to make it a little bit more puzzly. The original idea was that these room tiles here that you see that tell you that it's a sword and a chicken, they weren't going to tell you what the symbols were. They were going to be unique for whatever room it was, and they would have names, the destinations would have names, and you would have to, over time, work out which symbols corresponded to which rooms by playing. But we decided, you know, we wanted to make it more of a gambly and a luck-based game rather than a puzzly-based game. But I think it would have been a fun mechanic, and maybe it's a hard mode we could introduce in the future, like a puzzle mode, which might be kind of fun. Yes, lovely, and that little bet has paid off. We're going to get 8 more coins for us. And remember, the point is to get 66 coins in total. Here we go again. 6, 24, 6 coins, max. 18 coins, that should be enough to get us everything in the shop and have a little bit left over. So now you'll see 2 of these wedges would have been replaced, and there's only 1 escape left on the map now, which means that escape should be slightly less likely. There you go. So these 2 are now available to be bet on, and this is the only escape we have left. Oh, it says SOS. It's pretty funny. Save our souls. Well, we'd like to save our soul coins. Alrighty, this is our 3 coin bet. Let's give it a go. Ooh, is it worth a nudge? Should we do a nudge? I think so. Ooh, slow down, slow down. So you'll see then the nudge toggled but didn't trigger because it only triggers when the wheel is just about to slow down. So it gives you a bit of a buffer to be like, oh no, actually I want to deactivate it again. But there we go, that bet paid off. We got a nice decent payout for that. We've bought all the upgrades now, so any coins that we have left over are either going to be spent on consumables or are going to be saving up for our big promotion. Chicken, heart, snake. And we're going to win big. Here we go, we've matched 2 symbols. It's a small wedge, it's our first win. Woo, first win on the small wedge. Coin, 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 coin. Look at the amount of money we won by that bet. It has locked us out, but that's completely fine. I'll take it. 29 soul coins. What a beautiful bet paid off. And we're going to win this bet as well. Wow, luck really is with me this evening. Let me tell you, it has not always been this way. But wow, pretty nice. 35 soul coins. And we still have 3 souls left for the day. Wow. Ooh, just in case, let's trigger that. But we're not going to need to. We've won another bet. Wow, this is an unprecedented level of luck from me. Look at 47 coins. This is going to be this is an amazing shift. 44 coins left over. I mean, we should easily get these upgrades. Next day, let's get cracking. Let's see if we can make this our final day as a lowly imp and earn our promotion by the end of it. Oh, it's going to be an escape, is it? Yeah, let's toggle our thing just in case. And it is going to be, so it's good job we have that consumable. That'll help us break even. I don't think so. Off you pop. Oh, and look at this. We're going to win it's only 1 symbol, but we're still going to win a decent multiply bonus. There we go, 50 soul coins. Not too bad, eh? So this game was developed in Unity, and the art was made by my wonderful fiancée in Sprite. She also picked the color palette, and I think it's all come together so wonderfully. So make sure you give her a bit of love in the comments. Great job, she did. Here we go. Can we do it? We have our nudge. It's our 3-symbol tiny wedge. Ooh, it's looking good. Ooh, a nudge may be warranted here. I'm gonna do it. Can it be enough to knock us on? Slow down. Look at this. Are we gonna win on a nudge? I think we are. This is gonna be beautiful. 66, we've surpassed it. We have gotten our promotion. So now we have our win. 37 fates in total, 35 souls claimed, 1 escape only. Wow! We earned a total of 158 coins, and 12 of our bets paid off. Just sign on the line and we'll be done. So here we go. Let us sign our name on the dotted line. And off we go. And there you have it. Thanks everybody for watching me play our game, Wheel of Misfortune. I really hope you go and check it out yourselves. Make sure you please go and leave me a rating, leave me a like, leave me a nice comment, tell me how your bets went, and may luck be with you in your journey to the underworld.